Greetings InnovateFPGA community, my name is Sudhamshu PN, representing team AP049. Here we are with the presentation of our project MSY, a mental health advisor. Mental health issues were always been underrepresented everywhere, it may be data or research. In fact, we can say that it is one of the world's most disregarded problems. Is it really a problem that can be disregarded? According to WHO, post-pandemic there was a 25% increase in anxiety and depression levels. According to estimates, 85% of mental health issues remain untreated. Our project is a small step to solve that, and we are focusing on sustainable mental health and WHO's third goal, that is good health and well-being. We think that there is some relation between person's physical health and environmental conditions and mental health. So it is almost 1 year that we started working on this project. This was basically my idea. At that time, due to problems around, I was facing a bit of depression and anxiety. And that was the time when our guide Dr. Rajagopal sir told us about InnovateFPGA, and I thought, why cannot we solve this live problem? And we proposed this idea. Plus, it was the time of pandemic, and we saw many people facing post-pandemic mental health issues. So later, when we explored more, we understood that MSY as a product has a lot of potential. It maps with the sustainability goals of WHO. It can help aged people, people who neglect the mental health, and ultimately can become a solution for suicides due to mental health issues and so on. Our problem statement is defined as mental health issues, if not addressed at initial stages, can lead to lethality. It accounts to around 8 million deaths all over the globe, and we are trying to solve that using our product MSY, mapping our goals with UN's third Sustainability Development Goal.
This here is the proof of concept which was proposed in an IEEE paper. They used similar sensors, but we have improved upon their design by incorporating more sensors and also using machine learning models for data processing. Let's go through our project and its components. Our project has 3 data acquisition units, a camera, a glove, and a mobile phone. The camera collects video data which is processed by an Azure for classification of emotion from facial expressions. The glove collects sensor data related to the mental health of the user on the FPGA, and this data is sent to the ARM Cortex-A9 hard processor system for streaming to the cloud. This is fed to another machine learning model, the LSTM recurrent neural network, where LSTM stands for long short-term memory. This model is used to classify a person as stressed or not stressed given 3 inputs, which are GSR, accelerometer, and skin temperature readings. The results of both neural networks are correlated to determine the mental state of the user, and based on the user-specific situation, personalized recommendations are sent straight to the user's phone. The GitHub link of the project is displayed on the bottom of the slide. Talking about sensors used, these are the specific sensors. They provide environmental and bodily parameters that are either already known to have links to a person's mood or whose correlation to mental health is yet to be studied. The sensors used are the skin temperature sensor, which is an analog sensor. We have the galvanic skin response sensor for measuring perspiration. We have a 9-axis accelerometer for measuring movement on board the RFS daughter card as part of the FPGA cloud connectivity kit. We have also used an air quality sensor and an ambient light sensor, again on board the RFS daughter card. This is the system level block diagram. You can also find this on our InnovateFPGA page. We are using Microsoft Azure IoT Central, which provides an intuitive interface to the user for data visualization. And also it is very easy to send notifications to the user's preferred communication channel if the sensor values exceed or go below a certain optimal threshold. Also, data export to other services like the LSTM model deployed on Azure for processing sensor data is very easy, and then it is facilitated very nicely by IoT Central. You can see the hardware performance metrics here, and this is exactly the reason why we have used an FPGA for this project. The Cyclone 5 FPGA provides high performance and low power consumption due to the low resource consumption, and the ability to further optimize power consumption through the use of the FPGA's reconfigurability. We have also used the round robin method to read values from the sensors connected to the onboard ADC header, which helps us to read the samples pretty quickly. And this is made possible due to the 500 kilosamples per second feature provided by the analog devices LTC2308 ADC onboard the D10 Nano development board. The ADC header fulfills our expectations of accurate readings. About software performance metrics, we have achieved a confidence of 85% in classifying emotions from facial expressions, which have been captured by a camera and processed by our convolutional neural network deployed on Azure. Also, our LSTM recurrent neural network, also deployed on Azure, classifies stress correctly 98% of the time. So we have 98% confidence in our classifications of stress.
The recommendations are sent as notifications to the user through the mobile application that we have created. And these recommendations are research based suggestions taken from official websites like NIMH, which is National Institute of Mental Health, and NHS, which is National Health Survey. Apart from this, the user also has an option to give a user questionnaire survey, which can help him or her understand his mental health in his perspective. MSY Manasik Swasthya Yantram is an easy to use product which has a positive impact on our society. Our project is a step towards sustainable mental health enabled with D10 Nano Cloud Connectivity Kit. Our project's goal is in line with the World Health Organization's comprehensive mental health action plan. Speaking of potential of our product, as a matter of fact, mental wellness accounts for $121 billion of our economy, which is quite the huge industry. And we feel that MSY is a great business idea, and the right approach for our product is the D2C model, which is the direct to consumer model. Our target users can be anyone, be it engineers, blue collar workers, housewives, age group, children, students, and the list goes on. One of the most important sustainability results of our product is good health and well-being, which is also the vision of United Nations SDG Sustainable Development Goal. Our product can be used by people of any age group and hence it's applicable to all. Mental health and sustainable development go hand in hand. They're not separate. Our product also gives positive research based recommendations, which makes it a systematic integration of PPI, that's positive psychology interventions. And the most lethal impact of mental health being suicides can be reduced as we diagnose mental health related issues earlier. Our product gives high value care to the users. Thank you, one and all.